We're back at it again, Diddy's fall from grace, and everyone he's taking down with him. If you're unaware of what's going on and need a quick refresher, don't worry, we got you. As you might know, Puff Daddy himself was recently sued by his former partner Cassie Ventura for all kinds of horrifying things. From sex trafficking, battery, and general domestic violence to emotional abuse for all the psychological horror the man put her through. Of course, the amount of backlash Diddy has received is insurmountable. Serves him right, in my opinion. At this point, Diddy can kiss his empire goodbye. His career, his record label, and his rep, if he ever had any, are all gone. However, the backlash doesn't seem to only impact Diddy, as his current sweetheart, though we believe that relationship might be on the rocks, is falling along with him. Yikes. Back to the main issue. Of course, as soon as Cassie filed for the lawsuit and outed Diddy for the monster that he is, the floodgates opened. Four more women have formally come forward and supported Ventura's claims, with P. Diddy horror stories of their own. It seems as though Diddy has been a shady character for over 3 decades, as some of these claims date back to the 90s. He's even been accused of gang a 17-year-old. Truth be told, we're not too surprised. Diddy has never been one to be recognized as a gentleman. Nevertheless, Cassie's lawsuit has been a nightmare for the rapper, losing allegedly up to $100 million just to settle the lawsuit. Within less than 48 hours, mind you. In my books, that's just screaming guilty straight up. We're talking 9 figures here. But don't worry, it gets even worse. There are even quite a few rumors circling around that make it seem as if Cassie didn't even want to drop the lawsuit in the first place. Apparently, Diddy threatened to go after her and her loved ones if she didn't drop the lawsuit, and considering the sheer amount of power in his hands and his pattern of behavior, we don't think he would have hesitated too much if he needed to take care of it in a different way, so to speak. Regardless, this is what Diddy had to say on the matter. Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation, and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I didn't do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. Of course, given how this whole scandal, or rather lawsuits, have been playing out as of late, it seems as though Diddy has little to no credibility. In the public eye at least, that man is as guilty as can be. Thankfully, quite a few brands and celebrities have made their position and disdain for Diddy clear as day, with Daily Loud announcing that over 18 brands have dropped their business deal with the rap mogul. Even his own brand, Revolt TV, has asked him to step down from the company. And even the Grammys are reconsidering their relationship with Diddy, as they recently told Rolling Stone, "We're taking this matter very seriously, and we're in the process of evaluating it with the time and care that it deserves." Keep in mind, Diddy was just recently nominated for the Love album Off the Grid, so it's not clear if he'll be scrapped off the noms. In our very humble opinion, just kick him out already. In fact, fellow rapper 50 Cent himself has taken a dig at Diddy, and although the rivalry is a tale as old as time, this is a serious matter, and goes way beyond a simple rapper rivalry. There are multiple victims and lawsuits that might lead him to take this even more seriously. That said, 50 hasn't wasted any time on spreading the news as much as he can. Keep in mind the monstrosities Diddy has done. It's good 50 Cent is spreading the word. Currently, both Diddy and Young Miami are doing everything in their power to appear cool as cucumbers, but we don't think they're going to be able to hold that facade for much longer. We don't know how cool you can be when multiple women are accusing your man of sexual and emotional abuse. We don't think you can be too cool about it when you're the man in question either. Truth be told, the way things are playing out, it looks like things are only bound to get worse for Diddy. And if Young Miami sticks by his side for longer, we can only imagine she's gonna fall right there with him. At this point, it's not about love. It's a matter of safety. She should have walked out the second the allegations against Diddy dropped. But let's get back to business. While none of this is confirmed, a blind item on Young Miami was recently exposed, with apparent speculation on her current social media use. According to the blind item, Young Miami is not doing too well at all, and everything we're currently seeing from her is all a facade. Which doesn't surprise me too much. I don't think anyone in her position would be doing particularly fine. Plus, considering how controlling Diddy is rumored to be, who knows if he's closely monitoring her every move, including her activity on social media. The blind item on Young Miami doesn't mess around either, not bothering on being too quote-unquote blind to save appearances, stating, "Speaking of distractions, the subject in number 4 instructed his current girlfriend to have a social media blitz, showing off herself and kids in public and how happy they appear to be. The extra six figures she got over the weekend probably helps a lot with the willingness to go all in. Truth be told, while young Miami and her kids look pretty close together, mostly like any other normal family, we find it hard to believe that amidst all this chaos and the hate both her man and herself must be receiving in every direction, I don't think I'd be in any kind of headspace to post on social media about anything, especially knowing just how vicious, even if well-deserved, people can be. Plus, it looks too fake, too disingenuous. Just take a look.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Now, you might wonder, why is young Miami still hanging around Diddy? Well, we have some theories. First one is an easy one. Money. I know, it's an awful assumption, but it is what it is. Listen, Miami has talents of her own, and I'm sure that even without Diddy, she could probably do okay. That said, Diddy's definitely a plus to her wallet. Of course, we don't know the intricacies of their relationship, but it is thought that Miss Young Miami has no less than a $500K monthly allowance finding her way into her pocket. Kissing monthly six figures goodbye must not be an easy thing to do. That said, the severity of the allegations would have me out the door in no time. As long as he's out and about and she's still getting the bag for free, she's good. To each their own, I suppose. However, she might not get the bag for too long as Diddy's empire quickly crumbles at their feet, as not only Diddy, but also the companies he's running are being heavily affected by the scandal. As a matter of fact, the former president of Bad Boy Records, Diddy's label, has only been accused of assault. Seems like Diddy will either be going broke after all the quick settlements he'll reach, or he'll need to threaten a lot of people to buy their silence. Because the accusations are just never-ending. It keeps getting worse and worse. The other theory we have regarding young Miami and Diddy, and this one might be more concerning than anything else, is as simple as fear. Listen, if you find out your man is out here putting women through the ringer, traumatizing them, abusing them, literally violating them, it can't be too easy to just walk out the door. As Cassie herself has said, Diddy controlled every aspect of her life, from her career decisions to even her fashion choices. Do we think Diddy is a changed man? Hell no. Do we think young Miami's not currently being controlled over everything she's doing? Hell yes. Our last theory is just a mixture of both, fear and money. If she can get the bag while still managing to feel like she won't upset the man that's controlling her, then she might even consider she's quote-unquote safe. Unfortunately, we believe that safety can only be temporary, a band-aid, if anything. Either way, she seems to be joining Diddy in his fall from grace. So this Diddy roller coaster is just dizzying and maddening. I'm just gonna stop now, but what do you think? Will Diddy end up behind bars? Will young Miami stick by his side until the very end? Or will she be out the door when she realizes Diddy's just dragging her down with him? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next video.